Okay, hi guys. So today I'm gonna go through birth chart of Matthew Perry. So you can call it birth chart or either natal chart, but I like to call it as space passport because every person, when you are born, you have this, like the placement of different planets in your card or in your space passport. So actually, you can do it by yourself. You just need to know your date of birth, the time, and where you were born and the time zone. So you actually you can go online and find different sources where you can put your numbers and you get your space passport. So this one is like an ancient astrology, so it's a Vedic astrology. This is more, this one is more accurate because of different things that I don't want to go through right now. So here we have Matthew Perry's chart, and we have different placement of the planets on his card. We have like 12 houses, like this is houses. The most difficult thing is to understand the reading of the passport, because you can like do it by yourself, but you won't have any idea how to understand it and how to read it. Like, what does that mean? That you have, for example, Venus in the 12th house. So, and also the Venus in the 12th house goes to the zodiac sign. And here the zodiac sign is the Gemini. And you also have to understand what connection it is when this planet connects with the Gemini in this house. So right now I'm gonna read this card. Also, before I start, I would like to tell a little bit more about this card, because this is like the basic card. So this is like D1, and this is like the basic card, or the basic chart. And also you can call it Rashi in like a Vedic terminology. Also you have D9 and Moon card. So depending on what time of birth you have, and you better know your accurate time of birth, because for example, if two people were born at the same day in the same place, but they have like 1 hour difference in their time of birth, they probably can have the basic chart the same, but all others will be different. And others are like, for example, this chart here you can see how you can build the relationships with your partner. So here you can see more about the partnership relationships. Here is more like a childhood chart. And all this will change if, for example, you have different timing here, like the time of birth will be different. For example, 0547, and these two charts can be different. And actually this one also can be different, but it could be the same for some timing. Okay, so let's go through this one. So here we have the Venus placed in the 12th house. Okay, by the way, I just forgot to mention that the first house, this is the house of our individuality, of our personality. So, and here the Matthew is a Cancer by the zodiac sign, and he got the personality of this zodiac. But I'm not going to go through all that. But I would say that Moon is in charge of the zodiac Cancer, and it means that this person can be very emotional and like be a very good like a psychologist, and he can like he can have a possibility to manage of people's emotions. And it means that this person can earn money on like managing people's emotions. So if he makes people to be emotional in any way, he can use it for making money, or like to do it, like to do something for a living. What actually did happen with Matthew, because he's an actor, and also you can see it here in the second house. The second house is responsible for your speech, for earning money, how you can earn your money, and which way you can do it. So when you have a reading of the person's card, you can see like how the person can make money, in which field, what he can like, what is the person's like the best quality that the person can use to be successful in his life. So this is actually why you need to understand your own space passport, because this is like a navigator for your life. Yeah, so let's go further. Here in the second house, you can see that he have like a lot of planets here, because he got Mercury, Sun, and Ketu. Ketu is like it's not actually the planet. It is like a moon node. The Ketu and the Rahu, it's not actually the planet, it's like a shadow planet also, you can call it. And what it means, like they also always, these planets are always on opposite to each other. It's always 180 degrees to each other. And it means that this is like, you have like, it's a karmic axis that you got in your life. And when you know what is it and what is your, like, what you came here to do, and what's like your main purpose here, this is actually easier, you know, to go through in your life. And when you understand your positions of the planet, you can like easily go through everything. And when you're making a decision, or you don't understand what you should do, when you know your card, it's easy for you to make decisions, because you do understand like what's your purpose and what you need to do, and what is like the strongest positions, what are your weakest positions, and what you can do, like you know, to make them better. So I would like to speak more about not very good positions, but I'm gonna go like through all the card, and you just will understand probably what it all means. So here we have the Venus in the 12th house. The 12th house is a house of something closer to the divine. It's like the house of spirituality. Also, it's the house of something transcendental. This is the place where people travel all over the world, like very far away, or just in different countries. So this is like traveling to the different countries, and also to like the whole world. Also, this is position where you kind of not in a material world or something like that. But Venus is like a planet. It is responsible for relationships, for love, for creativity, for everything beautiful in this world, for beauty, for arts, like music, everything that is with creativity is connecting to the creativity. And here it gives like a lot of different things for the personality. Well, first of all, it makes like if you make a wish, it can easily come true, because the Venus also the planet of your desires. And when it's closer to the divine, it's like closer to the heaven, you actually have the ability for your desires to fulfillment faster in this material world. What did actually happen to Matthew Perry, because once he asked God to make him famous, because he desperately wanted to be famous. And 3 weeks later, after he prayed to God about this, he got cast in the Friends project. And for example, if you have this placement of planet Venus in your card, you also have this ability for your wishes to come true. And also this 12th house is the house of losses. So here you can see that relationships cannot work out. They can break, and you can break up with people, and you have this problem with relationships. And when we know where a relationship is like connected to, you can see that this Venus is connected to this house. This is the 4th house, and this is the house of mother. And as we know, when Matthew was a child, he had problems with his mother. He didn't get a lot of like connection with her. But anyway, the moon in this place is like a very good place for the moon, because this is like, I won't, go through explanation, but it is like a very good position for the moon. And moon here is enjoying life, and he likes to enjoy life. He wants to have emotional connection with his mom, and he didn't get it. And this is why the Venus goes to the 12th house. So he kind of loses this emotional connection with his mother. And you can see it because the Venus is connecting through the zodiac sign of Libra. So because this is the Venus, the planet Venus is in charge of this zodiac sign. And you can understand that he didn't get this like emotional connection with his mother. He lost it. And this is why he is more, his relationships with women not working out, because everything goes like beyond to his childhood, where he didn't get this connection. And the better way to solve this problem, and when you go through your like space passport, you can see that you have this problem. You have like a tendency to have this problem in your life, and that is why you need to, probably go to psychologist and like work with him. And plus, when you understand it and accept it, you are like, you just know that you came here with this position, and the exception is becoming faster. And this is like really healing for the people when they accept things, because they just know that this is how they were born. And what can you do? Like, you came here to have this experience in this material world. Like, your soul came here to have this experience. So this is why everything happens in this way. Also, when the Venus in the 12th house, it gives a tendency for intoxication and for kind of experience, and also to something that is forbidden, because Venus is responsible for our desires. And here you kind of don't have any rules in the 12th house, because the 12th house represents not material world, but something is more like, not more, but something that is not material, right? So this is everything that is spiritual, divine. But people don't really understand sometimes what they are seeking for. and probably they just seeking for something spiritual, probably something transcendental. They want to have this experience of something different. And in our not very clean world, we do have tendency to go to like alcohol, drugs, and all that stuff, because when you get it, you have this sense of something transcendental in your life, and this is why you do it. But when you understand that you have this tendency, you actually have a possibility to also solve this position. You can kind of rectify this tendency towards something forbidden or intoxication, like doing yoga, Kundalini yoga, singing mantras. Because, yeah, kind of the main thing that Venus wants here is like to touch something transcendental, to feel it, because this is the desire that you have, a desire for that. But you can do it like in a more clear way. Just do yoga, do Kundalini yoga, do something that can, that you can feel the spirit. There's something transcendental. And actually people who does like Kundalini yoga, they do have these highs, but they are more in a clear and clean way. And that is how you can rectify this position and not have the tendency towards intoxications like an alcohol or drugs. So what else we can see here? Also, the Venus is connected to the 11th house. 11th house, this is the house of fame and popularity. And the Venus is connected to this house through, and also it's connected to the second house of earning money, the speech. And here we have Mercury and Sun. We can see that person is very intellectually developed, and it makes like a very strong intellectual. And the Sun is, this is our ambitions. And when they connect to the Mercury, it makes like this connection where a person can be inventive. And also we have the planet Ketu, and what it means is when you have anywhere, you can have this planet anywhere in your chart, but here it means that this person can easily make money. It's like this is like a talent that you have from your past life. I don't know, not everybody believes in that, but I believe that we are the souls, and our soul have experiences from the past lives. And this is like the talent that you got from your past life. You were the Matthew, he was like inventor, and he can easily make money. And here the sun wants to shine. So here, using his ego and intelligence plus his like talent that he got from past life, and this is what easily is happening. And Sun here is here in a very good position. It's very strong, and he can speak because this is the house of speech. He can be very innovative and intelligent in his speech. This is why he's very hilarious, and he got a very good sense of humor, and he really thinks fast, and you can see that like through his acting career. Yeah, so and this Venus is connected to this house and also to the house of fame and popularity, and it gives him the popularity through creativity, his intelligence, his like desire to be seen, and also the first house where the moon is in charge, where he can like use all this characteristic to influence the emotions of the people that surrounding him. And also he got a very good position of Jupiter, and Jupiter is also connecting to this house, to the second house. Jupiter is in the third house. Third house, this is the house of the people who are surrounding you, and how people are seeing you, or like how people who surround you, how they see you, like a very mentally very wise person, because the Jupiter is standing for the wise, for the knowledge, for intelligence, also for knowledge, for philosophy, for wiseness. So, and Jupiter is also connecting to this to all these planets, and you can like have a very even more stronger like philosophy, intelligence, because Jupiter is for knowledge and philosophy, Mercury is for intelligence, and all that together makes him a very smart person, and very like, because to make jokes and to be to have a very good sense of humor, you really have to be smart, and just that you can make up these jokes very fast. This is really like matters for people. If you want to be like hilarious as Matthew Perry, you do have to have this characteristic for yourself. And also he uses this as a personality. He's very emotional, and he uses all these characteristics in his life, and everything like came up to be through this creativity, through this intelligence, and all this like all these houses connecting, and he got this creativity, like fame in actor's career, because Venus is also like a planet of actors, because this is all like the actors, the musicians, the artists, like everybody who are in this industry. So Venus is standing for that. And as it's connecting with 11th house of popularity and fame, it's, making her even more strong. So here, this is why he got a very like good chance to be popular and fame. And probably this is why he even had this desire to be famous so much, because he did have this like in his card, he have this position, and this is like what desires you have for life, and this is what you want to achieve through this life. What else I can say is about this planet Rahu. Rahu is a kind of a planet that stands for our like the karmic destiny, like what we have to do in this life, what is our main purpose here, like what we came here to achieve. And in this position in his card, he came to help other people to go through crisis, because the Rahu is in the house of crisis, the house of unconsciousness. This is the house of death, actually, and the house of something esoterical, by the way, of mystics, of some secrets, everything like that. And when this planet is here, this planet have a tendency to expand the place where it is. But anyway, you have to look at also the zodiac sign, and here it is in Aquarius, and this is the zodiac sign that also have tendency to expand. And the chart and the planet that is in charge of the Aquarius is a Saturn, and the Saturn is the planet of that shows us karma, also the destiny. And in this card, I can see that his karma, his destiny here is to come and to help to like a lot of people all over the world to go through the crisis. This is his main karma. And probably to achieve this, he at first should go through this crisis by himself, to go through death, experience with the death, because Rahu gives the fears, the illusions, and also the desires. So here you can see also that person have a desire for something mystical, secrets, something like that. But it also shows the place where we have to go. This is the place that we have to go and achieve something. He needs to help to like a lot of people all over the world, to very different people, and to help the most people he can to go through the crisis. And this is what actually he is doing right now, because he wrote a book. You can see the periods that person have. And for example, you can see that from December of 21st year, he has a period Mercury Rahu. And what it means, it's turning on house of speech and the house of his karma, his destiny that he needs to achieve. And through speech, through writing, because actually Mercury goes here, connecting through the Virgo, the sign, the zodiac sign Virgo. And this is also the third house, is the house of writing, when people are doing something with their hands, or journalism or something like that. And so Mercury goes here, and it's so Mercury Rahu is like turning on the house of speech, of writing, and the house where he needs to achieve his karma. He needs to help people. He needs to go to the unconscious. He needs to go to the dark place and to write about it. So this is what happened. He started to write a book in 2022. It was released, and right now until 2024 he will have this period going on about his book and about this karma that he needs to achieve to help the most people that struggle with some problems and with the crisis. So this is what and how he does it. We have like different planets and different positions also, but I'm not gonna go through that right now because this video is already very long. But I just wanted to show you how in pretty easy way you can see and read a card of anybody. You can read a card for your kids, for your partners. Also here you can see what kind of problems you have in partnerships, what you want to have in what you want to see with your partner, what kind of partners you get, and all that stuff. It's actually very interesting and it's really helpful. So if you have any questions, please go to the comment section and write it down. Thanks for your attention, and bye.